Sabres Sens tonight. Dylan Cozens is with us. Dylan, tough news today for the team, knowing that Jeff Skinner is out week to week. How offensively does the group make up for his absence?
Yeah, it's obviously tough. He's been so great for us this year. Just consistently producing goals, and I think we're gonna have some guys that need to step up, and that includes myself. I know I need to be way better this year and step up. In our line with Quinter and JJ, we need to put some pucks in the back of the net, and we've been getting the chances, but at the end of the day, we haven't been scoring. So we know we need to do better with that tonight.
You're getting a lot of shots, as you pointed out, a lot of chances. When the puck's on your stick, what do you look? Do you look at the goalie? Do you look beyond the goalie? Are you trying to not focus at anything right now? Because everybody's got a different way of approaching it, but sometimes that'll change. So what do you look right now when you have the puck on your stick?
I think right now, just with not scoring that much this year, I'm looking a lot, and I think that's kind of hurting me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look where the goalie is, trying to see what's open, and whereas last year when I was scoring a lot more, I would just shoot the puck without really thinking and just trusting my instincts. So that's something I've been working on mentally to get back to, is just trusting my shot and shooting rather than taking the time to pick a spot and look at it and everything like that. So yeah, that's what I'm interested.
Is that also part of the Don always talked about being direct, play direct and with speed? There are two words for me, so I mean you can kind of take him in any context you want, but for you, what does that mean, direct and with speed?
I think it just means kind of a simple game, and that's kind of the game I like to play, is just with speed and direct, and getting the puck going up ice and trying to beat guys with speed, and find my line mates with speed and just get pucks on net. And it's kind of our line. We like to transition quick and just play with speed.
When you were trending, towards a career year last year, when you're scoring that much, are you aware and focusing on how it's going in? And now, do you try to revisit that? Or when you get on a run like last year, is it just just keep going and don't overthink this at all?
Yeah, that's exactly it. You're not really thinking about it when you scored last game or 2 games ago. You're feeling it, and you're just putting pucks on net, and they're just finding their way in. Pucks you wouldn't really expect to score just go in. And I've watched a lot of my highlights from last year just to try and remind myself how I was scoring and seeing how I was scoring, just to try and get back to that. And it's been tough this year, but hopefully just mentally with what I've been doing lately, I can get back to it.
So I've played on a couple of Team Canada team at the World Juniors World Championship. You've done the same. We used to always have these meetings, right, with a sports psychologist, and I remember one of them would talk about how you squeeze your stick, or you got to watch good video. You just mentioned that. Do you go back to that sometimes, like your experience on other teams and other settings, that okay, what did we learn from that? What did we do with all the tools that were presented to us that maybe we used at times, but now I need to use others?
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I have my own personal mental performance coach that I've been working with since I was 16 years old, and I've been doing lots of calls lately, and just trying to get back to my roots, back to what I know, back to what's got me to where I am now, and not trying to overthink it. And that's exactly what it is when you're not scoring. You grip your stick harder. You try and pick the perfect spot instead of just shooting it quick and trusting it.
We had Connor Clifton here on the show on Tuesday. He dropped a little line about, I asked him if he had watched the national championship college football the night before. He said he watched a little bit, but 10:30 is his bedtime, so he missed it. And then I said, do you think Owen Power watched it? And then he dropped the line of the year for me is, Owen Power's got a way earlier bedtime than me, so he probably didn't see any. So I'm going to ask you, are you a Connor Clifton bedtime type of guy, or an Owen Power bedtime, like 9:30, 10 o'clock? I don't know if that's the number, but it was assumed that it was pretty early.
No, I'm not a very early sleeper.
Okay.
I like being up
I'm
at
not,
night.
and Duffer isn't either.
Yeah,
So.
I'm not. I feel like I missed something. I always wait for stuff to be done. Not that it's ever done, but especially in sports, I want it to be all out of the way before I go to bed and then just process it.
Yeah, I can't go to bed early like that, or I'll wake up at 6 a.m. wide awake, and then my day's kind of weird. So I stay up a little later.
What's new beyond the rink for you? How's family? How did the holiday season go? Everything, and do you expect or have people coming and going here in this homestand that we're on?
Yeah, my family all made it down for Christmas. They were supposed to come last year, but only half of them made it in time. Just my mom and my youngest brother, but my two brothers and both my parents made it this year. So it was great to have them here, spending time. That was my first time. My dad came down and stayed here at my new place, so it was great. And yeah, it was just nice to have him up here and, take a little look into my life.
What is this winter for you like? Coming from where you come from and knowing that we had the blizzard last year. We had almost 100 inches of snow by January 1st last year. I think we've got like 12 inches of snow this year. Is this weird that we're like January the 11th and it's like that right now?
Definitely. I mean, I was begging for snow for Christmas time. I don't want to jinx anything, but I would love a little more snow here in the winter. I like the snow for sure.
Okay. One also kind of crazy question. I've been lazy lately. I've let my hair grow, but I think it's because I'm going to do the Bald for Bucks again this year, so I want to make sure I've got a lot of leftovers and all of that. What's happening with this little whisker you got going on? The beard is it's growing a little bit, but you're kind of like me. It's not really thick.
Yeah, I forgot my razor on the last trip, so it kind of grew out everywhere, and then I decided to just shave the sides and leave this going. I haven't had it in a while. Maybe it can bring me some good luck,
All right. Do you call the hotel and see if they could ship it back? Or?
No, I forgot my razor I didn't bring it on the road trip.
I thought you left it at the hotel.
No, I did one worse. I forgot my entire backpack. So no laptop, no anything on one of those last trips we were on. So
on the road is when you say, okay, now I need to shave and clean, but you didn't have it with you.
Yeah, I like to get the hotel room a little messier instead of getting my hair all over my own bathroom.
You don't have to clean at home.
I love it. Rules from the road. Dylan, thank you.
Yeah.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys.